All right, so happy Monday. It's time for a little story time. Okay. I had this experience happen to me, and I thought I would just come on here this Monday and share it with you because it's almost embarrassing, but I just needed to share this with you. Okay. So last week, I had to fly to the DMV area. My apologies, Noah Washington. I had to fly to that DMV area. And so my event was in Fairfax, Virginia. I was partnering with Pierre Quinn. We were doing a speaker mastermind. We were in Fairfax, Virginia. So I was my own travel agent. So I went on Google and I Googled what's the closest airport to Fairfax, Virginia. Again, very almost embarrassing story, but it has a point that I need you to follow me on, right? Story time. So it says Dulles Airport. So I booked my ticket from Tampa, where I live, to Dulles Airport and saw like the distance between Dulles and Fairfax, maybe about 20 minutes or so. I'm good. Rent a car from the airport. I'm staying in Fairfax. Easy peasy, right? Easy. Now, what I also realized is I wanted to get a ticket that would get me back home on Tuesday when we were finished. We finished at 5. So instead of buying the ticket like round trip, I bought a one-way from Tampa to Dulles. Follow me. And in my mind, I bought a one-way back from Dulles to Tampa. We have an amazing 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, things are over, got a little bit of time. And so I returned my rental car to the Dulles Airport. By the way, for people who are from that area, when I told people I flew into Dulles, everyone's asking me the same question. Why did you choose Dulles Airport? Why didn't you choose DCA? Why didn't you choose the BWI, the Baltimore Airport, the Reagan Airport? I'm like, it's the closest one to Fairfax, right? Follow me, story time. So here it is. I returned my car to the Dulles Airport. You're following me? I rented the car from Dulles. I returned it to Dulles. Get on the shuttle. Get to the airport. I'm already checked in my mind, right? I'm checked in. I'm ready to go. I go up the escalator. I'm going toward the gate. And I just look at my ticket just to make sure that I'm going to the right, place. And when I look at my ticket, it says DCA to Tampa. Now, DCA is the Reagan National Airport in Washington, D.C., not Dulles, Virginia. All right, so catch me now. This is when I realized I have the right destination, but I'm in the wrong place. I'm in an airport that is a whole distance away. I'm in Dulles, and I'm supposed to be at the DC Reagan Airport. My flight is in about an hour and 10 minutes, and I'm in the whole wrong airport. And I realized I have the right place that I want to go, but I'm in the wrong place. Like, I have the right destination, I'm in the wrong place. And I'm going to tell you what happened, but it made me think about something that I needed to talk to you about. Because there are other times that I found myself in the wrong place when I had the right destination. I knew where I wanted to go, but I was stuck in the wrong place. And maybe you can relate to that too, because you've been stuck in the wrong place. You found yourself in the wrong place. And you know where I think a lot of us who have ideas, a lot of creative people, a lot of people with a business on their mind, a lot of people who are in motion with their own business, a lot of people who have something they've wanted to start or they started. A lot of times, this is the place. This is the wrong place for us. We find ourselves stuck in our own head. And that's where I find myself at times. And maybe you found yourself there at times. You got something that you want to do, and then you think to yourself, no, this is not going to work. And then you end up thinking around and thinking around it and thinking around it and thinking around it. You know where you want to go, but you're in the wrong place. You're stuck in your own head. You got this idea. You got excited about it. And you stayed in your own head. And the longer you look at your idea, the more problems you see with it, the more holes you see, the more you criticize it, and the less you think about it because you're stuck in the wrong place. in your own head. You have this event that you want to put on, this conference, this whatever it is, retreat. And what's happening is you have it in your own head. You don't want to really do anything with it because you're afraid what people will say, what others will say, what if no one's going to show up, and you keep it in your own head and you overthink and you overthink and you overthink and you don't do anything with it. And I want to talk to you because you might have the right destination in mind. I want to build this business. I want to get this offer out there. I want to make a difference for this group of people. I want to do something with my story. But let me tell everyone who is watching this and who will watch this replay that if the only place you keep that idea is in your own head, that's the wrong place. All right. You might want to get there, but if you stay in your own head, you are in the wrong place. So let me tell you what I did. All right. If you missed story time early on, let me catch you up. I was flying back from the DMV area to Tampa. I was at Dulles Airport trying to get home to Tampa, and I recognized with an hour and 10 minutes before my flight that I was in the wrong airport. I was supposed to be flying out of DCA. So what I did, immediately I took action. What I did is I said, let me figure out how to get there. So I put it in Uber. Uber told me it was going to take me, let me say, like 30, 40 minutes. So I called the Uber. I'm like, you know what? If it's going to take too long, it's going to take too long. But at least I'm going to go out trying. So I called the Uber. I was on the wrong floor. I had to go downstairs. I caught the Uber. And I told the guy, listen, this is my situation. My flight takes off at 7:50. It's telling me it's going to get me there at 7:20 with you driving. You might want to put your, like step on it a bit. So he helped me out, which I gave him a tip for, and we were going. All right. So first step, if you find yourself stuck in your own head, begin to take action. Do some action. A small action counts more than a big action that you never take. So take some action. Do something that will move you from stuck and inertia to movement and momentum. Begin taking some action. So I took some action. I took that Uber. And listen, the chance of me making that flight was less than 50% because I had to get there. I had to get through TSA. I had to get to my gate. And a lot of times they close at 15 minutes before. But I wouldn't know if I could make it unless I tried. And so I started trying. The second thing that I did is I reached out for some help. So I called my friend Van Dion Griffin, who's been telling me, listen, I can help you out with some Clear, get you a coupon to get some access to Clear. So I reached out to him. And y'all don't flood Van Dion with requests for that now. That's not the point of the story. So I said, Van, help me out. So he hooked me up with this code so I could get TSA Clear because I needed Clear so I could get through a little bit faster. So I reached out for some help. And that for some of us, if you are stuck in your own head and you are trying to get moving, you might need to reach out for some help. Yes, take some action, but also begin asking for some help. Find out the areas that you are stuck in, the things that you have a gap in, and reach out to people who have some proficiency, who have some expertise, who might just even be able to refer you to someone else who can help you close that gap. So I said, hey, Van, help me out. And he hooked me up. And while we're driving in that Uber, and the driver is part of my help as well, right? Because he was driving. I started applying for Clear, and I got there, and I got to the Clear situation. They led me to the front of the line, and I got through. And listen, I'm in motion. I'm seeing the time. I know it's less than what it should be for me to be at the airport to check in. But if I'd stop, I know 100% with certainty I'm going to miss my flight. If I stop moving, I understand I am going to miss my flight. I'm not going to get to my goal. And for someone, here it is. If you stop taking action, if you stop putting your stuff out there, if you stop promoting your book, if you stop making the calls, if you stop, your probability of failure goes up to 100%. Because that's what happened. When you stop, you will never get to your goal. Now, here's the chance. Me moving did not mean I was guaranteed I was going to make that flight. It didn't mean that. But it just meant that my chances were higher than if I stopped. And so for you, it doesn't mean that if you keep taking action, everything is going to work. But if you don't take action, nothing is going to work because you're not doing anything. So I want to just encourage someone, take some action. Take some action. Begin getting some momentum, even a small step. And then get connected with someone who can help you in the process. So that's what I did. So you want to know the end of the story? Well, I'm here in Tampa, and I got home that night because when I got to my flight, I still had about 20 minutes to go. Now, 15 minutes is when they close the door. And I ran onto that flight, found my seat, sat down, and I even had the audacity to get upset when they held the door open for some people who were later than me because I made it. And here's the truth. I'm not just telling you the story because I made the flight, right? That's the byproduct. It's a good story. The point of this is for someone watching me, you have something that you want to do, but you're stuck in the wrong place. And the wrong place for you is in your own head, criticizing your idea, talking down the thing that you have, doubting what you bring to the table, finding all the faults with the thing that you're doing, finding all the reasons why it won't work. If you stay in your own head, you will never get to your destination. You'll never get there. I promise you. If you stay in your own head, there is a 100% chance of not getting to your destination. And here's why your destination is important. Because when I got home, my son is home. My wife is here. There were people I needed to see on the next day here in Tampa. People were waiting on the other side for me to make it to my destination. And I just want to tell you, you taking action on that business, you taking action on that idea, you moving forward with that plan is not just about you. There's somebody on the other side who is waiting for you to take action, who wants you to get to their destination, because there's somebody else who can relate to your story. There's someone else who has a need that your business, your offering, your book, your program, whatever it is the solution to they are waiting for you. And if you stay stuck in your own head, they'll never get from you what they need. So I want to help you get unstuck. I want to help you get out of your own head. And that's why on this coming Sunday, I want to help you. At least I want to give you one thing you can take action on. And that's why some friends of mine and I, we're coming together to do the Monetize Your Ministry Summit. Is this coming Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. This coming Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m., we are going to be doing this special summit where we're going to share with you from our stories. Just like I shared that story with you about being stuck in the wrong place, each person that will be sharing has a story of being stuck in their own ideas, being stuck with some vision and some plan that they wanted to do, but they could not take the steps forward. And so they'll be sharing from their story and from their expertise. I have with me some individuals who've built some amazing businesses, who have made impact, and now they are reaching back to help others do the same. So I have Dion Stokes, who is an amazing brand strategist. She has an amazing product called the Ambition Planner, and you want to make sure that you hear Dion's story. We have Chef Chu, Chef G.W. Chu, who has been sharing his work with plant-based meat and has been in some major stores and doing some great stuff. We have Athena Shack, who has a story of taking her pain and now creating something. She wrote a book, and now she's a publisher, and she's helped publish hundreds of books because of recycling what she's gone through, taking what she's gone through and now starting something. And then we have Pierre Quinn. Pierre is going to be talking about how he built a business using his leadership expertise, his leadership story. And we also have Dr. Myron Edmonds sharing how he's created a movement for men, helping them to win in the things that matter, and how you can create similar movement to help others. So we have those 5 presenters, and I'm really excited about the 5 presenters. But what I am most excited about, it's called the Monetize Your Ministry Summit Plus Expo. And the reason why there's a plus is we have 11 exhibitors. So we have 5 main speakers. They'll be sharing from their story. They're going to help you get unstuck. If you're stuck in your own head, you want to hear Dion, you want to hear Chef Chu, you want to hear Athena, you want to hear Myron, you want to hear Pierre. You want to hear them, but you also want to connect with these exhibitors because they are people just like you. Maybe a year ago, maybe some months ago, they wanted to get started with their business and they took an action. And because they took that action, they are now putting their offers out into the world. So we have people who have scholarship coaching, someone who has relationship stuff, someone who's going to help you with publishing your children's books, and more exhibitors. So you want to connect with those exhibitors. It's going to be an amazing time. And all of this is, here's the word, free. I know you want to pay for this, and we probably should make you pay for this, but it is free. All it's going to cost you is time and attention. But we're going to make sure that you get so much value back for your time that you put in. So this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern, and all you have to do is register. So here's the link to register. I'm going to try to put it on the screen, but if someone can put it in the chat, it is mymsummit.com. It's simply mymsummit.com. If you would put mymsummit.com in the chat, that is the link that you can go register, claim your spot right now. It is free. Now, it is free, but my Zoom account has a certain limit. So once we get to that limit, we won't be able to take anyone else in the summit. So make sure you grab your spot now, you sign up, and you show up. There's no replay. So you got to be there live. mymsummit.com. We're going to help you get unstuck. We want to get you out of your own head, making moves, connecting with the right people, so that the thing that you have on the inside, you can move it out into the world. So I'm going to show you that graphic one more time. You have 5 amazing speakers, 11 exhibitors. We are going to have an amazing time this Sunday. Listen, I can't wait for you to be a part of what we're doing. mymsummit.com. Go on there, grab your spot. I don't want you to be in the wrong place with a destination in mind, but stuck in your own head. Let me help you out. Sign up for the summit, MYM Summit, Monetize Your Ministry Summit Plus Expo. And I know some of you have probably been leaving comments. Somehow I just can't see them. So I'm sorry if I missed your comment. It's not because I don't want to. It's just I can't see it. So I'm going to read it afterwards. I'll respond to it. And if you know someone, here we go. If you know someone that can benefit from this summit, someone that you know is stuck in their own head, tag them in the comments. Tag them in the comments to this video. Would you tag them in the comments so that they can find this video, they can find out about this summit, and they can sign up and they can be there on Sunday. All right, listen, have an amazing rest of your day. I'm glad I made it to the right airport. And I'm glad that you made it to this live so that you can be on this Sunday for the summit. All right, have a great rest of your day.